My dear Sri Lankans, I'm happy and really proud to see we Sri Lankans getting together to solve this issue. At the moment, we are going through a big debt, and I'm just playing my part as a Sri Lankan with no religious or any other beliefs. I'm just a pure Sri Lankan, would like my country back to normal and get out of this huge debt we are having. And it's not only we protesting, but we also take actions in order to bring back our country back to normal. I plead all my Sri Lankan citizens living all around the world to bring in your suggestions and also bring the best out of the ideas you got to bring back our country back to normal. Chasing the politicians is a temporary solution, I guess, but the younger generation and the youth have to take over, and the educated people in Sri Lanka, and also the well known businessmen who care for the country, and also politicians who are there who only love the country, not for the other benefits they get out of becoming a politician in Sri Lanka. In this regime comes, the other regime also will be doing the same thing, as I see. And we were going through so much of difficulties for the past years, and now we thought our country will be better, but it's going back to worse. So I have a few suggestions. I am not a celebrity, I'm a normal human and a citizen of Sri Lanka. As a proud Sri Lankan citizen, I'm currently abroad due to unavoidable circumstance. I would love to join the people in Sri Lanka to fight for our rights. It's a time we all get together and fight as a nation to send out all the corrupt politicians and hand over the country to some person who can have a better view on how to come across all these difficulties. Not only one person, it's all our responsibilities. We voted for these type of politicians and we've been fighting for parties from day one, all the colors and different parties and political views. But as human beings, we never even thought about our next door neighbor, how they had their meals, how they are surviving, but we speak for the country. But now people have realized what Sri Lanka has to do now. I have a few suggestions. I might be right, I might be wrong, but as a citizen, I see this is the right time to at least put up some of my ideas, which might work or which might even open the eyes of other people in the country to bring out more ideas and you know save our country from a huge debt and make it a better place for all Sri Lankans to live peacefully and happily, because the pearl of the Indian Ocean is becoming a depth in the Indian Ocean, and we are pleading from many countries around the world to save us. And this chasing these politicians is a temporary solution, and I would recommend we come to a better solution and hand over our country to people who care for the country and care for the people and not the money or the power or any other benefits they got. My first suggestion will be we should have a transparent account in the bank. For example, let's say the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, who's taking care of the debts. And as a citizen and as a Sri Lankan and all Sri Lankans living all around the world, if we can donate a small amount, whichever way we can, a dollar, a real, a euro, whatever we can, but it has to be to an account which is transparent to all over the world, and it should be going live on all the updates coming up. I'm not sure whether it's feasible, but many experts would give more advice. That's what I'm just bringing my suggestion, which you can share to all others living all over the world and all Sri Lankans living all over the world to do their part in the contribution. And no politician and no president, no prime minister should have access to these type of accounts, but it should be a transparent account in the name of Sri Lanka to our central bank, where we can donate lively and we can see how much is being donated at every minute or every second. It should be updated live. Until I know this is a temporary solution, but it will be the start of a new era. And second, I would also recommend all the politicians to be ripped of all their extra benefits. They should be a normal government servant. They shouldn't be having extra security, extra benefits, vehicle, security, guards, and all other benefits should be ripped off. They should be living like a normal government institute employee or a government employee with the normal benefits they get. They are salaried and they shouldn't be getting any other benefits, and they shouldn't be scared to walk on the road because they have been elected by the people. Even the president should not be having so much of guards surrounded by him, because if he's scared to walk on the road in the country where he was elected by the people, then he shouldn't be the president of the country, and he has to leave the country. I mean, they have to not leave the country, wait in the country and live a normal life like all other Sri Lankans. And how much of suffering the people who are earning a daily wage are going through. And everybody has realized that it's the time we step up as a nation. And I'm so proud of my country at the moment, the way the people have stood up for everyone in this country. And you guys can share this if you like. This is my suggestion, that we all come together and bring in new ideas and solutions to save this country from a huge debt. And if we can donate, I would love to donate to my country and save us. I can do a small part from my end, but those days I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch this television and Rupavahini, I guess, this advertisement from BOC or NSB, Satyam Satyam Rupiale. So as all people be living around this world, if we donate $1 or a rupee, as I said earlier, it builds up, and we can at least clear a small debt and support our fellow Sri Lankans, support our local business, and export and also import more, and support more of the new generation's ideas and suggestions in their new business, more recycling, and more local products to be distributed in the country. And do not vote for any other politicians, but bring up new ideas. The younger generation, you guys have to take over. This is a humble request, and I hope many people will see this and share their ideas. And the experts in Sri Lanka, like the financial experts, management experts, business experts who care for the country, okay, and political experts, will bring up their own opinions and bring in new ideas. And as one nation, we can do this. We have to save our country, save Lanka, and a better future for our next generation to come by. Thank you very much for listening and your patience. And I was also doing these videos in Tamil and Sinhala. Aibowan Vanakkam. Nandri. Thank you, guys. We are Sri Lankans. We are proud to be a Sri Lankan. Thank you.